not that good at everything he knows. I train him to deal with just about any situation, and I trust him with everything in me. So yes, I promise, there's no way Marquis will fail. He's my student after all. Red Hawk!
Hey everybody, my name is Marquis. I'm the director, creator, and lead of the Anime Alliance. 10 years ago when the show first started, it was a lot different than how it looks now. Essentially, we were just kids who were just getting out of MegaCon for our very first convention, and we were just eager to be able to have that experience full time because of the fact that we were still kids, so we couldn't just go to every convention that was going on in Florida at the time, so we had to make our own thing up. And so when the anime club wasn't good enough for us, we decided to make our own show after doing all fun skits and different things that we would do when we were just playing around doing stuff. And our club sponsor, that's now our producer now, actually pointed over to this effects program called FX Home, which has kind of evolved since then, but it's what we're using. And so we realized that we could do both funny videos of us just reenacting things like Naruto or Bleach or whatever, while at the same time we had effects to be able to make those things become a reality. So we said, hey, let's make a show. When the show first started though, it was incredibly rough because again, we were in no way experts at this. We were people who essentially just were doing it because we were fans of it and not because we had any kind of skill in acting or special effects or anything like that. But basically we just kept at it because we were fans, we wanted to make it work. And that was the fun of the project, that we didn't, even though we didn't have the skills to make it work, it was the fun of just by trial and error making the show work. And then 10 years later, the show became what it is today. I think the number one thing that helped the show be able to last as long as it has is just, and not to be in any kind of conceited way, but just the idea that because I'm the one who's heading this show, it was the idea that I had to basically keep it going by never letting myself get down and being this beacon for everybody to look up to, because ultimately if in any way I falter, that means the entire team falters. And so I think just making sure that even when I got down, I would just look at the good comments at a YouTube video, or I would watch someone else like a YouTuber or a creator who also went through a similar experience help me get through it, and always never really give up on that dream of making the show work. When the show first began, I believe, realistically speaking, the idea of the show was to basically make a really fun YouTube show that we could possibly use to fund the anime club that we were in at the time, if it worked. But I think over time, just the idea of how YouTube works isn't as easy as just saying, hey, I'm going to make a video and make money off of it. And so it became more about just having fun. And then over time, I think what helped the show grow and be able to have longevity is taking it more seriously with this new reboot we're doing, and also just straight up, making sure that we always have fun doing what we're doing. Ultimately, we just want to make sure that whenever we do Anime Alliance, that it's fun for the person watching it as much as it's fun for us to make it. You want to be able to display the fun we have making it into that process of actually showing it off and you guys watching the final product. So I think if there's anything that's kept the show going, it's just my passion for keeping it going and my team's passion for helping me to keep it going. But ultimately, like I said, I'm not just an ordinary Guardian. In fact, nowadays, people know me as the Crimson Guardian. And I guess I'm gonna say that you've probably heard of me.
My word, the Crimson Guardian? Never heard of you.
Oh, I see. Right.
However, what a strange nickname, Crimson Guardian. Of course, you must have gotten it by bathing in your enemy's blood. Grotesque.
I would say that if anyone is trying to do anything similar to what we do, or just if you want to be a vlogger, if you want to be a cosplayer who wants to have a YouTube as your platform to talk to your fans, whatever it is you want to be on YouTube, it can be as simple as making Let's Plays, or even just doing makeup tutorials. The number one thing if you're going to be a YouTuber is make sure you're having fun doing it. So many people look at this as hey, I'm gonna go on YouTube, make really silly videos and get paid for it, but really never see being a YouTuber as easy, but always see it as you're trying to make something that's really fun to you, that you're really passionate about, and you're trying to build a business around that. It's that same famous saying that you always hear, find that one thing you love doing and then find a way to get paid doing it. That's what being a YouTuber is. It's finding out what you're passionate about, whether it be anime, whether it be DC, whether it be cosplay. It doesn't matter what that thing is. Whatever you're passionate about, find a way to make money at it by like showing your passion to a bunch of people online who will share that passion, and like I promise you, no matter what you do, as long as you're having fun being a YouTuber, you'll always be successful. No matter what kind of views you have, no matter what kind of money you're getting, no matter what kind of traffic you're getting, that's the important thing of being a YouTuber. It's just make sure you're having fun. That's the pretty much secret key to how I've reached the Anime Alliance alive 10 years. That 10 years later, this show is still fun, and we're gonna keep doing it as long as you guys are with us. So with that, let's get this thing started. Signed Sir John. What kind of name is that? What's it, like the medieval period? Whatever. Anyway, I guess as long as you say it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I gotta figure out what to do. That present. Oh yeah, it's definitely her. So a fight in the morning, huh? Alright, sounds perfect. And let's stop the crap and get right to it. Alright, Justin. Get ready. Good old Marcus is coming. Yep.
Oh my gosh. In a minute. Could it be? I think this is Justin's phone.